you. You walk up to me, start dancing to the music and the taste, like this was meant to be. Take my hand, I feel my heart beat, and I don't want this moment to stop. Time to go home, don't want this night to end. Yeah, about time we stop pretending. Come home with me, let's write a history. Tonight I'll make you see it's all about us. It's all about us. As we're dancing close together, making out. It's all about us. It's all about us. There's some magic in your eyes, can't get enough. Feel your hands, the way you're touching me around my neck. Got chills down my back, you do it right. The way you're holding me, no, I don't want this moment to stop. No need to fight it, I cannot hide it. We won't regret it, so come with me. Maybe we're meant to be a perfect melody, and I don't want this moment to stop. Time to go home, don't want this night to end. Yeah, about time we stop pretending.
Hey, successful women, and hi to all you VIPs. Hi to the YouTube viewers as well. Say hey in the comments and hashtag replay if you're watching this later so that we know that you stopped by. So how is everyone? I hope you're having just an amazing start to your week. Right now, school has just gotten out just this past week for my girls. School is out for the summer. And right now, my husband and I are actually away for a few nights in the Catskills. Some much needed kind of rest and recovery after the school season, right? But yes, I'm pre-recording this and I'm streaming it for you guys. I will be in the comments answering questions and chatting with you guys throughout the day, but I didn't want you to not have a free training this week. And also my friend Mershelle can answer questions as well. Many of you already know Mershelle and she's the best. She has all the answers. So tell us what you guys have going on right now. Like, what are you doing? Are you doing any summer trips? Drop it in the comments. Maybe share a link to where you're staying if you know that it's a good one. And like, do you have like any like deals or coupons for travel or anything like that? That's always helpful for us. And I know that we have a bunch of travel agents in here. So let us know what you got and where the good deals are and what we can save on and fun, you know, fun family things, fun couples things, stuff like that. Let us know, okay? So today I want to chat with you about my favorite tools for creating a 5-figure per month business, online business, okay? And I want to share my favorite tools because I feel like, especially if you're kind of new or you're struggling, you don't really realize all the things that can actually just make your life so much easier, right? So this is what I use to close daily micro offer and or digital course sales for my business. You may already know from some of my content, if you've seen some of my content before, that micro offer funnels have been just the absolute saving grace that allowed me to make those daily sales in my business and get paid while building my audience, right? And actually loving to work my business, like loving my business every day. So if you're looking for the same success to create and sell a micro offer or a low priced offer, so that you can earn money while you grow your audience, or maybe you want to create a digital course, right? The tools that you use can either make it a breeze or make it a major headache, right? And since being an entrepreneur is already hard enough, I think we can all agree easier is better, right? But if you're new here, really quick, I'm Katie Fearhurst, and I'm the admin of this fabulous Facebook group, Successful Women Building Generational Wealth. And I'm also the creator of the rejection-free sales system. And if you're new here on YouTube, make sure you hit like and subscribe because we put out these crazy, amazing trainings like this, sometimes every week, but at least every other week, okay? And I don't want you to miss any of the trainings. So micro offers and courses are pretty fantastic because you do the work to create the content one time and you get paid on it over and over and over again. Like I'm still making money today from stuff I created like months ago, right? And after creating different digital trainings and working with just so many students at this point, I would say that I know a thing or two about what I'm talking about when it comes to creating these offers, okay? So in this training, I'm breaking down my favorite tools for creating your first or your next micro offer or digital course. So since I started in direct sales about 2.5 years ago, I've been on a mission to find you everything you need to grow your business without missing any pieces, right? So at the end, I'm going to share my course creation workflow of exactly how I use these tools from like step by step from idea to that very first sale. So first, let's talk about creating your micro offer, or also called a low price offer, or your digital course. Okay. And this could also be like a membership offer too, because this can seem really, really scary to people when you're thinking about it, when you haven't done anything like this before. So if you're like me, you probably have just a ton of ideas about how you'd love to help people, with your business. And maybe you've thought about the type of digital programs that you want to create, right? What you want to include, how you want to structure it. And if you're anything like me, these ideas probably change a million times a week, right? Especially when you're first getting ready to create something, right? Just so many ideas. But the final product, it can kind of feel like distant, like a dream almost, right? And honestly, don't worry if you don't know what you want to create, right? You don't know, you've never even thought about this before, or you're not sure what you'd want to create. This is the kind of thing that we cultivate in the rejection-free sales system. And there are many different kinds of micro offers that you can create. But for the purpose of this training, we are talking about kind of like a mini course. All right. So that's kind of the example that I'm going to be using, but there's lots of different things you can create. So you can also create like live courses, right, for your main offer, but that doesn't allow you a lot of time freedom if that's what you're looking for. So I tend to teach this course module system with either one-to-one or group coaching at certain intervals throughout your program, right? And that would be more for like a course, but mini courses could have some group coaching as well. So the first step to making it tangible and really like nailing down what you want to cover, along with how you want it to be structured and delivered, right? You have to really create this outline. Okay. From there, you want to create scripts for each of your modules. So you have the outline, and then you want to kind of create the scripts and exactly what you want to be teaching, right? Each video, each module, stuff like that, and kind of break it up for your micro offer or your course or mini course or whatever it is that you're creating, right? And then you probably also want to have some ideas for resources that you want to create that you're going to include with each video, right? The best tool for outlining and scripting out your digital course is Google Drive, right? Google Drive is Google's free version of Microsoft Office. And aside from being free, you can literally access these files from anywhere, right? Like on your phone, on your laptop, on your iPad, anywhere, right? I use the document section of Google Drive. So that's Google Docs for outlines and for scripts. Like everything from that very first like rough outline all the way down to the actual scripts, what I'm saying in each individual lesson. So this makes it so easy to like get your ideas down on paper, and it's easy to keep track of and make edits whenever necessary because you can just access it from anywhere. So in addition to Google Docs, you can also use Google Sheets. Right? You can create spreadsheets with Google Sheets. You can track your sales. You can even store files, like, for example, backup copies of each course or any of the posts that you want to put out for your course, right? I use this tool daily, and I cannot imagine running my business without it. All right. Next up, we have Canva. I use Canva to create all of my slide decks inside of my course, right? As well as create all of the course PDFs, right? And any images that I might need. Each video inside my course has a slide deck, right? And also an accompanying PDF, like a worksheet or a checklist or a workbook, right? And all of this I create inside of Canva. And there is a paid version of Canva, but there's also a free version, which offers a lot. Okay. So once you have your outline and your slide decks ready to go, it's time to record your video. So if you're creating that micro offer mini course type of micro offer, you're gonna probably want to create some kind of video to go along with it because it's just easier for people to learn that way. Okay. So a lot of people think that you have to have like a fancy camera and like a recording studio and a ton of high-tech stuff to record your course. But it might surprise you to learn that I've made all my course videos on Zoom, right? So you go into Zoom and you start a meeting and then you hit record and you record yourself, right? Share your screen. If you're using Canva slides, you're just going to choose like the presentation section of Canva. You're going to, you just present it and then you can click right through your slides and you just go for it. You can be on camera if you want, but honestly, for most of my course videos, I have the camera turned off and only show the slide deck, right? You'll also need a tool for hosting your course, meaning where people go to consume the material after they become that customer, right? And you'll want this to be password protected, so each person has their own login, and you just want it to feel super, super professional and like really easy to navigate. You don't want people having to click on a million different things. So I'm going to be sharing the absolute best of all the tools that I use to do this and other things at the end. So just stay with me for a minute. So let's get into the fun part, selling your digital course. So before we do that, if you're getting value from this video so far, right? I know it's a lot of information, but if you're getting value, drop the word value in the comments, just so that I know that, this is like something that you're really looking to hear about, okay? But there are a lot of ways to sell micro offers and digital courses online. And the best way to sell your course really just depends on your niche and like your business model and the price point of what you create. So like I sell my lower priced courses like 60 Minutes to Simple Social Selling, the Successful Women VIP membership for this group rather, and as well as the Unstoppable VIP posting calendar. I sell that straight from the sales page, right? And more on that in just a second. But my signature course, the Rejection-Free Sales System, I created a webinar training, okay, with a ton of value, right? And then it sells the course for me at the end. So I don't actually have to do the selling. So if you're selling anything from like the 297 price point and above, you really can't do better than a free webinar, especially when you're looking to automate your sales of your course, right? So that your systems actually do the selling for you and you don't have to be like that salesy weirdo in the DMs, right? I honestly don't bother with that webinar software. That's just an additional cost that I don't feel like I need. I create my webinar on Zoom for free, and then I upload it to the page in my system that like where I want to show it, like on my sales page or on my on my page where I want to host my webinar. I can put it anywhere that I want to go. And if you check out my webinar, you'll see exactly how it's set up. So let's get to the tools of all tools that you need to create, market, and sell your micro offer and digital courses. So this is for whether you're selling a course for $7 or $70 or $7,000 or anywhere in between. There's some very basic things that you need. So I mentioned earlier that you need a place to host your course, right? And some coaches will tell you that you don't need anywhere to host your course because it's a waste of money. I personally don't believe that, because if you don't have a system to host your course or your micro offers or your freebies or your memberships, then your systems won't be truly automated, right? Time is money. And if you're spending a lot of time sending things to people and fixing broken links because you have all of your systems on different platforms, rather than just having it automated, then you could be making way more money than you are right now. Okay, so this means having a designated area where your students can log in and access any of your programs that they've purchased from you, right? Programs, freebies, all of that. So you also need a way to collect and process payments, along with a website where you can create that webinar opt-in pages and the sales pages and things like that. And I know this sounds scary, but I make it super, super easy by giving you like a literal one-click template for your funnels. And last but definitely not least, you need an email marketing system where you can grow your email list. You want to send out those value and those promotional emails and then communicate with your customers and let them know that you're thinking about them. If this sounds overwhelming, you're not alone. When I was just like a totally ignorant direct sales marketer, I had no idea about this type of marketing or how I would even start anything like this. But luckily, I was trained to use Kajabi. This is a robust all-in-one program that does all of this and it connects it all together. I use and I teach Kajabi because I believe this is the best all-in-one for course creators who want to simplify the technology headaches that come with creating and selling digital products. Not only is it easy to use, but they have like a full training platform built into their community and the most incredible customer support. So Kajabi, I highly recommend. So let's talk about the course creation workflow that I follow. So when I get ready to create a digital product, I start by outlining my ideas inside of Google Docs, okay? Once I have everything outlined, I go into Kajabi and I create that skeleton of my digital product, okay? I create a space for each module in each lesson. I create all the pretty graphics in Canva so that all I have to do is just upload it and hit publish as I complete all of that content, okay? Seeing it lined up in this way is so like energizing because it's the first time you're seeing your idea really start to take shape, okay? The next step is to start creating your slide decks, your PDF resources, and your graphics all inside of Canva for free. You can create a timeline for completion just to keep yourself on track. And then you can go ahead and start selling your course before it's even completely completed, completely created. I'm getting tongue twisted today. So you can start selling it before it's completely created, and you can even offer early bird discounts to some customers for getting in there early. So you can take the first round of students through it live while it records if you want, or you can just release one module a week until the program is finished, okay? So it can be done either way. And once your outline and your skeleton are done, and you have everything you need to create the sales funnel, which will include a sales page, a checkout page, and delivery emails, which you can do all right there inside of Kajabi, and it connects it all together. All of this will be linked together, and it's super, super easy to set up. This is also where you're going to start working on your free webinar that you're going to use to promote your course, okay? If that's like a higher ticket course. So that is next. So I'm sorry. This is where you want to start creating that webinar, okay? You're going to go into Zoom and you're going to record for free, and then you're just going to upload it into the place that you saved it in Kajabi, okay? So you want to create those video lessons and then upload those into each of the modules, okay? So you could do all your recording kind of all at once, right? Use your outline, right? As soon as each video is recorded, upload it and just have it published, and then boom, you just keep going down the line and it makes it super, super organized, right? Just rinse and repeat until your course or your mini course is done, okay? Thinking about creating a micro offer or a digital course or a membership can feel very overwhelming at first, but let me tell you, it is well worth the effort, and you don't have to start with anything huge. You can start with a 60-minute training that you create in a weekend, right? And start selling it right away. All right. I make sales daily thanks to the tools that I just shared here and my rejection-free sales system. I use this system to grow my audience, to capture leads, and to convert sales daily and on autopilot. Okay. It also gets me passive sales for my network marketing products as well. Okay. And I can show you how to do that as well. If you want to see what I'm talking about in more like detail, right? And learn how to sell your offers, even if you don't think you have an audience or an engaged audience right now, then grab my brand new free course before I decide to make it a paid micro offer. I have that linked in the video description, and I promise you're going to be absolutely blown away with what I'm teaching you, as well as a bonus PDF of over 100 micro offer ideas. I've done the research for you, so definitely check that out, okay? And I also have a link that you guys can try Kajabi for 30 days free. But if in any way, shape, or form you plan on joining my rejection-free sales system course, do not sign up for Kajabi yet, okay? I don't have you sign up for Kajabi until week 3. That way, you're already making money before your first payment in 30 days is ever due. Okay, so you'll never be behind. Okay, so congrats, guys, for staying to the end and for getting some info just to be able to further your business, start getting the wheels turning of some really great ways to start marketing your business and making sales daily and growing your audience daily, okay? Check below for that link, and me or Michelle can answer any of your questions for you. Drop them in the comments, send us DMs, anything you like, and I'll see you guys next time.